Good morning, Navigators. Welcome back from your outstanding weekend. I enjoyed seeing all of our boys and girls out at Segra Park this evening, or this past Friday evening. I have some great announcements today for Monday, August 24th, 2026, but we'll start with birthdays first. The first birthday on the 24th is Max Capel, a 4th grader in Mrs. Carroll's class. Then we have Apsley Stevenson, a 5th grader in Mrs. Ferris's class, celebrating his birthday. And then one more, we have Penelope Thurman, a 1st grader in Mrs. Backrack's class. So happy birthday to all of our Navigators on the 24th. Head to the front office for your birthday surprise. All right, PTO did a drawing for anybody that signed up at Back to School Bash for little incentives for students if their parents signed up to be a PTO volunteer, or a PTO member, I should say. So first of all, from Friday night, we had a Fireflies family pack given away, and that went to the family of Amelia Hamby. Next up, I'll announce that one last, principal for the morning. We'll save that for the end. Let's talk about some students that will be helping me with the news show next week. News show co-hosts will be, in Mrs. Backrack's class, Jackson Watley. In 1st grade, I think it's Mrs. Parrott's class, Rep Landers. And then in 4th grade in Mr. Bates' class, Dylan Sharp. So at some point next week, I will get with you, we'll come up here and you'll help me with this news show, okay? So maybe think of something special that you want to say. Now, we are doing the famous admin chair swap again this school year. We did that last year and it was a lot of fun, and I got a tiny little 1st grader's chair. Now, I'm not announcing which administrator is switching chairs with who yet, but we will do that soon. The first student that has the opportunity to have one of the administrator's chairs is Bergen Houston, and Bergen is in Miss Lafitte's class. Then Jackson Party in 1st grade, and Jackson, I apologize, I don't have your teacher's name next to this one. And then Abigail DePaulo in 4th grade Miss Hines' class. So we'll do the admin chair swap sometime very soon. You'll get our nice, comfortable, big chairs, and we'll get whatever you have to offer. Maybe it'll be a hokey stool. I kind of like those. All right, next up, these students will be having lunch with Mr. Gams, and hopefully we'll be able to schedule this in next week. That's my goal, but I have a lot going on my calendar, so if I don't get to you next week, we'll definitely do it this week. All right, so here we go. Ethan Dillon in Miss Medlock's class, Julia Adams in Mrs. Williams' 2nd grade class, William Coronana, who is a kindergartner, just not sure which homeroom, Cash Landers in Miss Medlock's 3rd grade class, Walker Dowling in Miss Lafitte's kindergarten class, Jordan Abraham in Miss Hines' 4th grade class, Connor McGee in Miss Medlock's 3rd grade class, Leyland Karnanana, I hope I'm saying that correctly, but we can talk about that at lunch today or tomorrow or whenever we make that happen. She's a 2nd grader in Mrs. Williams' class. Then Annie Jane Mears, a 3rd grader in Miss... That's not right. She's not a 3rd grader anymore. So we got a typo there on the list. Annie Jane is a 5th grader. Caden Frazier, who's a 3rd grader in Miss Reed's class. Keith Horn Jr., a 4K student in Miss Bird's class. And then Catherine Marchman, kindergartner in Miss Mell's class. I will get with your teachers and I will let you know which special day we will be eating lunch together. And then finally, the principal for the morning from the drawing that had happened after the Back to School Bash. This student is in Miss Washington's 2nd grade class, and you will get the opportunity to spend time with me, and I will also schedule this with your parents so that your parents are aware. But the student is Riley Ann Millwood. So Riley Ann, congratulations. You'll get to spend some time with me in a day in the near future. Thank you, PTO, for all that you do, and we're looking forward to all these cool activities for our students. All right, on Monday the 24th in the Gator Grill, and then we'll wrap it up today. We have a chicken sandwich, wild butter kits, chef salad. For vegetables, sweet potato waffle fries or steamed broccoli. Oh, I love some broccoli. Fruit, we have fresh oranges, apple gold fresh. Oranges, that is. Or apples, sorry. Tongue twisters. And then, of course, milk. So boys and girls, at this time, please stand for your moment of silence and your Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.